Hey everyone, John Henry here, taking a look at crude oil on this move down. Very aggressive move lower. I'm just going to jump in here, 49.31, looking for a drive lower. Now, the main reason that we're looking for a drive lower, all you got to do is zoom out and see why we're bearish here. We are very, very bearish on the day, but you'll notice these are happening in kind of spurts, right? We're going range bound for a little while, big move down, range bound, big move down. We're probably going to go range bound sooner rather than later. The one reason why I like getting in short here is primarily just the fact that we have this massive run down, and this big run lower is telling us, hey, the sellers mean a lot of business here. So I'm willing to take a shot at this, knowing that we have potentially more downside movement. Some magnets below us, big magnet level at 49.08, and that is primarily where I'm looking for price to want to go. So the entry point here at 49.31, the stop is going to go above the high here. I don't want to see that broken. And then the overall objective down at 49.08. So I'm going to take my target off there. Now I do want to get ahead of that level just in case we see some bouncing. So 49.09 is going to be the objective. And now we wait. We are still pretty early. We have a lot of stuff going on. If you pay attention to the news at all, we've got Brexit around the corner. We've got Janet Yellen talking today. There's a lot of things that, that might cause people to want to sit on the sidelines for the day, which usually means that it's an early in, early out type scenario. Buyers and sellers want to get in early so they can dodge all of that other junk and they don't have to deal with it. So fingers crossed the sellers can keep this going here and looking towards the downside to our target at 49.09. Seeing crude oil pushing down to the lows again, we're back down to this area where we saw some recent buying support. Now, one really interesting thing, and this is just phenomenal proof. I don't think I could have asked for a better reason to go into this topic, but why I don't like going to break even. Now, you'll notice where we found a lot of resistance. Had you taken the earlier entry, or at least a more aggressive way in versus the conservative way, we got in the aggressive way and just bought into or sold in this case, into the market. The more conservative way is to drop your order one tick below that candle, and look where it went to, right? To the tick, it went down to that break-even point and found a huge amount of resistance, and it actually came back twice. So if the sellers were looking at this and got in there thinking, oh, I dodged a bullet, now I'll go to break-even, it came back and whipped them out too, and then we see the drop lower. That is a precise reason why I hate going to break-even, because it always comes back for you when you do that. And if you did that, you miss this move down. So just a beautiful example of that playing out. We get the target filled on the way down there. Let me cancel the stop. Beautiful move. It's exactly what we were looking for, and just a really good kind of example of what those break-even stops can sometimes do. It happens throughout the day constantly, and a beautiful visualization of that. So that's going to do it for me. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com, and as always, we'll catch you next time.